Well, Vicki, it's been 6 years since the COVID-19 pandemic started, and while we may have parted ways with social distancing and those masks, one thing has stuck around: virtual meetings. A lot of us are constantly on Zoom, especially people with totally remote jobs, but those calls can often feel draining with a lack of participation and interaction. So author of The Seismic Shift in You, Michelle Johnston, joins us now to talk about designing virtual meetings for more energy and engagement. And Michelle, you've got 3 steps to do that take us from transaction to connection. Tell us how.
You are right. Like moments like this when you and we feel each other energy, we get to say hello. That doesn't exist in virtual meetings. So we have to do a better job of building connection because we all want to feel seen, heard, valued, respected, and that actually drives productivity. So I've got 3 steps for you. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. The first step is you need to begin with a connection question. So again, just like you and I were sitting here, how are you? Great to see you again. We need to build things like that in. So don't think that they're corny. They're not. They're necessary.
Oh, that's a great point.
So the top 3 connection questions right now that my leaders are using to be really successful with connection is number 1, just go around and say, on virtual, go around and say, how are you doing on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, that's great.
Comma, really. The second one is share a couple of shout outs, like who needs to be recognized this week? And then the third one is what are you grateful for? So those are 3 right now connection questions. Begin with those, and then all of a sudden people feel like they can be agenda driven and task driven.
So you start with the connection.
Start with the connection question. Okay, number 2, let's utilize the breakout rooms. So I have a lot of leaders that say, okay, if I'm meeting with 10 people, I can begin with a connection question and go around and ask all of them. But what if I've got 50? What if I have 100? What if I have 500? So utilize as the leader the breakout room and just say, I'm going to put you all
smaller group.
Yes, I'm going to put you all in groups of 5, and I want you to share your biggest shout outs, your biggest wins. What are you grateful for? How you do
Smaller connection.
Smaller connection. And then it comes back to the big one. Again, we're always trying to make people feel seen, heard, valued, respected, and appreciated. The third one is what I'm hearing from leaders is they are wiped out at the end of the day, having all the responsibility of leading every single virtual meeting with very little time in between to pivot. So I think that leaders should rotate who's in charge of the agenda. So maybe the first of the month.
People.
Exactly. Thank you. Leaders their job is to develop others, right? So don't say, I'm in charge every time. Just say, Morgan, can you be in charge of the next one? Vicki, can you be in charge of the next meeting?
I would love to see that sort of shared, more democratic power dynamic.
Me too.
Oh, Michelle Johnston, the best tips. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And to our viewers, stay right here. You are watching NBC News Daily.